Hi, Cancer rising sign. It is your weekly forecast starting on the 28th of April until the 4th of May. So, welcome back, Cancer rising sign. We are in the middle of a significant shift. And to understand where you are going, you're going to have to look at last week's energy pattern as well. Because Venus met Uranus in your 11th house, the house of community and long term goals. And potentially you experience the sudden maybe disruptions, aha moments regarding your network. You are or you were pushed to detach from a group or a vision that was no longer kind of like fueling your soul anymore. But then Venus went into Gemini and made a sextile to Neptune. Now it makes a trine to Pluto, Juno, and a sextile to Saturn as well. So this is a new sequence here and things are moving rapidly faster, right? So that's very much about you moving from an outer social world to more of an inner world of psychological death and healing your career path as well. You are being asked to take that new sense of clarity that you gained last week and then apply it to your private sanctuary. So maybe you came up with a new goal and then now I'm retreating and then I'm going to work out the details and I'm going to come up with the plans. Maybe I'm ready to note some of my psychological inhibitions and blockages so that I can make my professional path look better. So Venus is transiting your 12th house, the house of subconscious spirituality, hidden matters, and the powerful trine is just helping you to dig deeper. It's a very psychological combo for you. It's about you finding your inner power. It's about you digging deep into your hidden foundation of your psyche. And with Juno also sitting in your 8th house, you're entering this new long-term commitment, not necessarily to a person, but to your own healing, the mastery of your deepest emotions, so that you can feel brave again. Maybe you are shedding the keep it hidden type of shield, and then you're stepping into this new position where you can own your psychological narrative. This isn't about hiding away, even if it's the 8 or 12 house. It's about becoming more powerful, sometimes by going back into your own cocoon, making certain type of discoveries, and then understanding your own death so you can come out stronger. It's an incubation period. So if you have been avoiding a conversation about money, inheritance, difficult psychological patterns, then this is a week when we should be addressing it. Your intuition is your current superpower, so trust your gut, and hopefully it's not going to make you more paranoid. However, Venus is squaring the nodes as well. So this is a tension point there. The nodes are sitting across your third and ninth house. And this is the classic tension between your big picture beliefs and that messy day-to-day life communication with your local environment. So maybe you feel tempted to lose yourself in an idealized version of the future or kind of like doing the spiritual escapism when you actually need to be focusing on the practical real world, the messages you need to send out today, the people that you need to be talking to. Now, Hebe enters your 12th house as well, and Hebe is the archetype of youthful service, also the house of subconscious, right? So you should stop trying to force your inner life to be perfect and start looking at maybe how your spiritual practice can serve others, what unique things I can offer to others with Hebe and Uranus conjunction. Because Hebe is about service industry. Yes, maybe you are a little bit afraid of communication. Maybe it's a communicative pressure. Instead of over explaining yourself to others, ask yourself, how can I provide support behind the scenes? Is there anyone out there who is curious of what I have got to say? You know, Hebe is like a service-oriented touch to your solitude. It's also somehow telling you that I just need to be listening to my own body. I don't have to be always an overactive talker. Now, Mercury is making a conjunction to Chiron in the 10th house, the house of career. This is the house where you show the world who you are. So this is a conjunction which represents a healing moment. So you need to speak your truth about your professional wound or a fear of failure that you have been keeping quiet and potentially holding you down somehow. But then Mercury moves into your 11th house, and you started healing your image. Now we should be ready to build a community as well. This is great for finalizing career documents, have a professional discussion with a boss or a client. But once Mercury hits your 11th house, your mind becomes incredibly practical and it's ready to get going slowly but surely towards a future goal. So we can sign up for a networking group or set a clear long-term expectations, even for your social circle and goals. Moon goes out of bound in your sixth house. So watch out with the sixth house is the house of daily habits, work and health. So tension can rise at workplace or your body can feel a little bit inflamed, especially with Moon ruling your physical body. So let's just watch out for that a little bit. But I think it also requires you to be adaptable. Yes, maybe you feel a sudden urge to renovate your daily routine, to mess up schedule, to forget things as well. But then asteroid Shiva enters your 10th house, and Shiva represents transformative destructions. So this is a destruction of old, inefficient professional titles, outdated public roles that are kind of like blocking you. So Shiva might destroy a career path of yours. If you are not doing that willingly, then Shiva might actually get you out of that place where you shouldn't be. I think work is hyperactive right now in your chart. You can feel these sudden impulses to change your schedule. There is a real action happening in your career department, something that doesn't seem to be working there because potentially they're keeping you small. So break it, build a better one. You are the architect of your own reputation. You should remember that you should become a little bit more aggressive about cutting out those public obligations that potentially drain you. I think the universe is asking you to get serious about how you handle your public and your private self. You are building a professional life that's going to support your boundaries, your physical health. So don't ignore them. And don't let the fear of being vulnerable and don't let anyone to kind of talk you out of it because this is exactly where you need to be. So, good luck, Cancer Rising, and I will see you in the next forecast. Take care. Bye bye.